So guess what, y'all? I had to start this video all over again because my mic was off. The Charleston hair natural, no. I mean, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Melissa Renee with dreambella.com, home for the melanin beauty, and I'm here today to give my little experience and review on the Charleston natural hair X. I would have liked to get a little bit more, you know, exclusive stuff, but unfortunately I couldn't. But nevertheless, the show must go on. First, I'm just going to kind of give a review and how I felt about the expo, and then I will get into what I got from the expo. So for those who don't know about the Charleston Natural Hair Expo, this is the 8th year. I was fortunate enough to attend the very first expo when she started 8 years ago, and when I say she, I'm speaking of the founder, and her name is Evie, I believe, Drayton. Was also fortunate enough a long time ago to do a little one-on-one interview when I was trying to launch my magazine. But when I did the interview with her, because she was actually my second issue and she was the face on the second issue, she just spoke on how she started, and how she started the Charleston Natural Hair Expo was actually through like the meet and greet she started having for or meetups, I should say, she started having for natural hair care. She started a meetup to where they could meet with each other and just, you know, kind of help each other out on that aspect of natural hair care. The first time she said she got 25 people, and then after that she got 50 people for her second meetup, and it just kind of like took a mind of its own after that, therefore leading her into starting an event called the Charleston Natural Hair Expo as we know today. So, what I would say is I was very excited to see so many beautiful black people come out embracing their natural beauty. The line was long. Enjoyed seeing a lot of, you know, independent small businesses out there vending. I thought that was great. I appreciated the hospitality, I should say, when it came to her the staff who were out there and, you know, were getting things together, and the way that they moved there, very hospitable, very respectable, had a lot of patience, and that means a lot. They had some great vendors out there. For one, the way the line moved might have been a little could have done better on that aspect, just because, you know, hearing people around, people was kind of like, what, like, why am I waiting in line because I brought a ticket? And that was kind of like, I didn't get that either. So it was people who brought tickets online, and then it was people who were in line trying to buy a ticket, and I guess in line while they were trying to buy a ticket, they were trying to buy shirts too, and then you had VIP who could just go straight on through. My thing is, I feel like there should have been a separate line. What's the point of buying your ticket online if you gotta wait in line again for people who didn't buy tickets? That made no sense. So it would have made sense for them to have a separate line for all the people who already previously bought their tickets so they could go on in, and then have a line for people who still needed to pay, you know, to get in the actual event, and then have another line for people who wanted to purchase merchandise, so that could be separate. So, you know, it could have just been a little bit more easy flowing. Not the end of the world. Like I said, as far as the vendors, there were great vendors there, small business vendors. She gave them opportunities to be there. Had they not been there, I probably wouldn't have known them or bought anything from them. So that's the good thing on that. However, I do feel like she could have added a little more variety to just kind of break up the monotony. And I say monotony because it was a lot of the same type of stuff, a lot of natural, you know, hair care or skincare products made with shea butter and cocoa and tree oil. It was just kind of like the same stuff. So in that aspect, beg, not to say that not to have those people there, because it's giving them an opportunity, but it would have been nice to break up the monotony, to have maybe more, like maybe have people who actually sell and have their own makeup line there, if you could get those people in there. Maybe have people who actually, you know, they sell like flat irons and blow dryers to help women who want to do their own hot press at home, or learn how to do their own blowout. Have people there who actually sold wigs, you know, lace fronts, who sold, you know, who did things like that. It would have broken up a lot of the same old, because it's kind of like after the fourth, you know, person with the, it's kind of like, it kind of, you know, comes off as like, okay, you know, so I'm gonna skip that table, I'm gonna go to the next table, because I just seen something like that over there. And some natural hair vloggers, or bloggers, or, you know, beauty bloggers there. That would have been nice. Just a little more diversity and variety could have, you know, probably kept people in the door, because I was there for like 2 hours, so it probably could have kept me in the door for a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying. Thing I would have loved to see is vendors giving samples, because even though I may walk past you, because you got to understand, like I just said, it comes off monotonous for consumers like me. So I'm walking by your table, you like, you need to check me out. I'm like, okay, like what makes you different from the next person? I just went to a table who was selling the same stuff you're selling. So, you know, it gives you the opportunity to let them know why you're different if you had a sample. Because I may not want to stop, but if you say, well, here, just take my sample, that's kind of like your reputation in a jar, or your business card in a jar. Because once I use it and I say, oh yeah, they gave me a sample of this condition, I'm gonna use it, and I use it and it's like really good, and once I run out, I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, like where's this business card, because I gotta get some more of this stuff. So I would advise vendors there to have some samples, to have like some little samples to give away, because you're not the only person there who's doing natural skincare. You're not the only person there who's doing natural, you know, ingredients for hair care. You're not the only one who's selling your candles. Like, I was surprised, I saw a couple natural candles and it's made from soy. Like, yeah, it was like a good bit. So what makes yours different? So, you know, if you can, if it's possible to give a sample, that would be smart, because that's kind of like, even if I walk away, I'm still taking something of you with me, and 9 out of 10 I'm going to try and sample it or give it to somebody who will, and that's the customer. You know, I do feel like the people selling food there, like, listen, like, I get it's an expo, but don't overcharge me. I already paid my money to get inside. Don't overcharge me, because you charging me, and I won't say the name, but you're charging me $8-10 for separate food items like fries, macaroni, when I can go to your restaurant and you're selling me that same price for a meal. Like, don't do that, because that's how we as black people get a bad name, because we're trying to, you know, overcompensate or beat people over the head, because we're trying to, you know, take more than we should. Like, listen, you know how much that vendor's table cost when you was out there. You should have been prepared, and if it was going to seem more of a loss in the game, then maybe you shouldn't have been vending. But to overcharge people just because you're vending somewhere, I feel like that is ridiculous, and I feel like that's trying to get over on your people, and that part of it was not cool that I saw. That was not cool that I saw food vendors overcharging. Didn't think that was cool at all. Now I'm going to get into what items that I bought. So after waiting in the line, you do get this complimentary bag, which is called Alake, which is says Alake Naturals, because this is who sponsored it this time instead of Main Choice. They say it's a Caribbean herbalistic authentic beauty line. That's the bag, and then then inside was Eden Body Works Hydration Custard, Hibiscus Honey. That's what's complimentary in the bag. This is what you got in the bag if you didn't pay for the actual swag bag. So this is what you got just to, you know, just for paying your general admissions inside, which I have to say, her general admission, I don't know if this gonna change, but as of right now, $10 is not bad for a hair expo. So like, I'm telling you, that's not bad. You get you a bag, you get your, like, hey, I bought deodorant from Shayna's Natural Creations. It's a deodorant made with natural ingredients. The fragrance is fresh linen, and it has shea butter, coconut oil, beeswax, magnesium hydroxide, arrowroot powder, deo concentrate, and of course, like I just said, the fragrance. It's in a little jar. You just take some and you put it under your arms. It works. It works. I put some on yesterday. I ain't musky today. That's all I'm gonna say. So shouts out to Miss Shayna's Natural Creation, and her website is www.shaynasnaturalcreation.com. So y'all can check her out on her deodorants. That right there, this deodorant cost me like $8, $7 or $8. I brought this hair spray. It's called Norda's Hair Milk Tropical Punch Oil Leave-In Conditioner. I'll shake it up because it's just separating. And it works as a detangler as well, to detangle the hair. So it says it's good for, it says it's an organic aloe juice based leave-in detangle spray. Use it on my son's hair. It does work as a detangler. He does not have locks. He just has, you know, a fade, but he's growing his hair and he don't like to comb it. So I sprayed it on him and he said it felt good and awesome, and I could comb right through it and he wasn't acting tender-headed. Smells good too. Like, that's how it smells really good. Next products I put out was Uncle Funky's Daughter, and this drew my, like, their station immediately kind of drew my eye and got my attention. The thing is, when I went over there, I was talking to her about what I need for my locks. Like, I'm looking for stuff that does not have buildup, does not have all it, y'all know what I mean, residue. And you know, she was telling me some products and some items to use, and she was like, you should get the $15 sample, and they had like 6 of their products in there, the sample for $15. I didn't get it because, like I said, it was some products in there that I knew I was not going to use. So I was like, let me think about it, I'll go and come back. By the time I came back around, it came back and she was sold out of it. So I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I was going to get it again because they had 3 products that I could use, and the other 3, I don't know what I would have did with it. But maybe then again, I shouldn't have. So I end up getting what we talked about was the Squeaky Clarifying Cleanser, because this is supposed to be good for hydrating, but also it's supposed to be good for like getting, like, keeping the residue and the buildup out my hair and cleaning all of the goods that may come in my hair from just day in and day out. And I brought the glossy is what it's called, these products right now. These are the 2 products. This was on sale because I got these 2 for $20, so I got both of these for $20. So last but not least, I purchased from some young entrepreneurs, really young entrepreneurs. I won't say they over 11 years old, so I definitely wanted to support them. It's called Curly Kinky Cool. Their website is www.mycurlykinkycool.com, and I think their handle on Instagram or other places is Curly Kinky Cool. I went over there because I was just so intrigued that they were so young selling their stuff. Shouts out to you, mom, auntie, whoever you are, for, you know, being that support system, that backbone, and pushing them to do that. That's amazing. And when I went over there to look at their stuff, they sell like graphic tees. They print, you know, their sayings and whatever on it, but I had to have this Melanin Poppin'. I just had to have it. I had to have it. So it's a kind of a top, and then it cuts off, and then it's like a sheer little dress that comes down. But you could put some jeans under this, you can put some shorts under this. Like, you know, I cannot wait to wear it. I don't know where I'm wearing it to, but I'm gonna wear it somewhere. I can't wait to wear it. It looks so cute, and I'm definitely gonna tag those young ladies in there, those young black queens who out there making it happen, doing their entrepreneur thing. Like, shoot, they was inspiring to me. So just comment below if it's something that if you were there. Comment below about your experience. If you would like to come, if you got questions, comment below and ask. Enjoy this experience. Maybe it give you some insight on what to look forward to when you come. I do definitely think it's a treat. I don't think it's a waste of your time, you know, to support and come out, because the more we support it, you know, the bigger it can get. So I wouldn't just tell people not to come, you know what I'm saying? And this is why I do these reviews, because it's, you know, I like what you're doing. I want to support it. I want to be there, and I'm not going to just be like, because there's certain things and I might be like, I wish, I'm just not going. No, I'm going to say, hey, I like it. Can you kind of do this or do that? You know what I'm saying? And you know, you never know, that helps a entrepreneur to say, okay, let me listen to my people. They want a little bit of this or a little bit of that. Let's see if we can make that happen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Share, like, follow at Dream Bella Boo. Subscribe to www.dreambella.com, and I will see y'all next time.
Seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then